So in this video, we'll talk about how to propagate the uncertainty. This is most frequently asked concept for paper 1B as well as for your IA. It's very important that you know this. Okay, so now imagine I have a physical quantity A denoted as A plus minus delta A. Another physical quantity B denoted as B plus minus delta B. I'm not taking any number, I'm just taking alphabets. So let us suppose I want to find out C, and C depends on A and B with this formula that C equals A plus B. So basically, I want to find out the third quantity, which is like, equal to the sum of A plus B. And I want uncertainty in that physical quantity. So let us see how do we do this. Okay. So now to find out C, it's quite simple. C is A plus B. So I will take the original value of A, which is A, and the original value of B, which is B directly. Okay, so I got my C as A plus B. But what about delta C? How do we find out the absolute uncertainty in addition? Okay, so the rule says that we add absolute uncertainty upon adding. So if I'm adding two physical quantities, their sum will have uncertainty equal to the sum of the uncertainties of both of them. For example, here if I want to find out delta C, so delta C will be nothing but delta A plus delta B. So delta C will be equal to delta A plus delta B. Okay, now let us move taking an example. Let us suppose A over here is, let us say, 3.2 plus minus 0.5, and the value of B is 2.3 plus minus 0.5. Let us suppose I want to find out C, which is equal to A plus B, and I want to find out the uncertainty in C. So let us see how do we do that. So quite simple. To find out C, I will directly add the A and B, their original values, right? So C is nothing but 3.2 plus 2.3, so which we get as uh sorry, this is math solver which is on, so we get 5.5. Okay, so this is for C. Now how do I find out delta C? To find out delta C, I'll add the absolute uncertainty of A to the absolute uncertainty of B. So absolute uncertainty in A is 0.5, and even the absolute uncertainty in B is also 0.5, so I get 1.0. Okay, so now the final answer, I will write C plus minus delta C as. Now there is very important term over here. We always round off absolute uncertainty to 1/6 fig. Many of the IB students make mistake over here. They do not round off their absolute uncertainty to 1/6 fig. So we have to do that. We have to round off our uncertainty to 1/6 fig. So you see here 1.0 has two significant figure. So I will just write it as 1. Okay, so my uncertainty delta C became 1. But meanwhile, if you see here, now it's very important, one more step. After rounding absolute uncertainty to 1/6 fig, we need to make sure that we match the precision. Now what do I mean by when I say match the precision? So if I'll write my final answer as 5.5 plus minus 1, this is wrong, guys. I'm not matching the precision. Matching the precision means you don't have any decimal point in your uncertainty, so you cannot have decimal point in your main value also. So I am just rounding it off up, so I get 6 plus minus 1. So that should be my final answer with correct number of significant figure. I hope you have understood.